So this is a walking treadmill I received from Amazon, one of the stores on Amazon actually. Full disclosure, I did not pay for this. There's an affiliate link below. And I try my very best when I review products to give you my honest opinion and make sure that you are an informed buyer. When you receive your package and you take it out of the box, you have to do some assembly, but it's nothing really crazy. You see this handle here that adjusts up and down? At the bottom, there are 2 screws you have to put in with an Allen key. Additionally, there's a screw underneath right here where my hand is. And that's about it. Once you have the height that you think you're gonna need, you simply just turn this locking mechanism and you are ready to go. Now, before you even start running on the treadmill, I recommend you put oil on the belt. They might come with oil already, but this is also part of your routine maintenance. I would say maybe every 3 months from the wear and tear that you're going to put on this equipment. Over here, you have 2 screws and you do get the Allen key for that. Once the belt is loose on both ends, you can then get the provided oil and apply it underneath the belt, preferably towards the middle side, like the middle of the belt, where you're going to be running with your feet. And if you somehow end up losing the oil later down the line, I simply just use WD-40. I use it for this equipment here and other equipments that I use for my workouts. And once you do that, just make sure you tighten the belt or else you're going to run into some problems. Now that you've applied lube, you can go ahead and start your treadmill and let that, run a little bit. One thing before you put your treadmill on the ground, this red triangle here is the stand for the backside. It also acts as a incline. I keep mine on 3 since I am on a foam pad, but if you are on a very flat surface with little cushion, I will keep it on 1 always. Again, you get a small amount of incline, just enough to get you a nice workout over, like, let's say an hour or 2 if you are planning on using this for that full duration. In this position, you have 30 inches front to back and from left to right. So putting this down is pretty easy. You push this orange thing and then it comes down pretty slowly. I think that's pretty neat. If you have kids like myself, you don't want them to get hurt, and this helps prevent that. When the treadmill is folded down, you honestly only have about 16 inches to walk on. This is kind of the limitations of these walking pads, but again, if you are walking pretty straight, you should be pretty good. One thing I did want to find out on this treadmill was the weight capacity, which I really couldn't find, but at the lowest speed, we're pushing at about 320 pounds, 330 on this treadmill. It feels pretty smooth still, so I'm guessing if you are a larger individual, yeah, you can fit on this, no problem, no rocking whatsoever. But let's see how well it performs when I increase the speed with this much weight. All right, so not too bad. I'm not noticing any major wobbling like I was expecting, and it runs still pretty smooth. So everything is controlled from the panel up here. To my left, you have the start and stop button. And to my right, you have the speed controls. Additionally, you have these silver bars here that allows the machine to guess about how much calorie you're spending. It's pretty accurate, well, close enough. But again, if you have a smartwatch or a Garmin in general, keep it on and you'll get a really good result from your steps. There are preset speeds, and so you have 2 for 2 miles an hour, 3, 5, and 6. The max speed on this machine is 7 miles an hour. Most of these go up to 4 miles an hour. At 7 miles an hour, it is pretty awkward because you can essentially jog on this, but because of the stability from the legs, the shaking kind of worries me a bit. Like, you can do it, but I really wouldn't recommend it. And so unless you want to power walk really, really fast, I would just only walk. That way you're getting the most use out of your machine and you don't have to worry about breaking anything prematurely. Let me There we go. Whew. And then you can also control the speed from the panel on the dashboard, increase or decrease. And then there's a child safety feature. For me, it's really important since this is going to be in my living room and my son likes to mess around with everything that we get. And then at the top panel, you have your distance, your time, and the calories burned. Like I said, distance and speed fluctuates between the panels there. So that's about all you have on the panel. And of course, this right here is the safety feature. Once you pull the key, I would say, the machine turns up, the machine turns off and it just stops. Really important. One thing to note though, when you have the, hold on, that's annoying. So when you're in here, I noticed the space between is pretty small. If you're a larger individual, that might be of concern to you, but you can always put your hands on the dashboard. And even if this is too high and you do a lot of swinging, you can lower it to where it's comfortable for you. But everything else, I think, pretty good. Very sturdy. Build is nice. And if you're looking to try to get your steps in throughout the day, maybe you're watching TV, you want to do this while you're watching TV, doing some work. If you are doing work and you have a laptop here, I would probably keep it on the lowest speed, 0.6 miles an hour. My son walks on it pretty comfortably, but at that speed, you can kind of type and concentrate. But if you're just on the phone talking, yeah, definitely have it up there, do your thing and you'll be good. But overall, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like the video. Of course, leave a comment if there's anything you think I forgot to mention in my review of this product. And if you like working out and you have dumbbells, kettlebells, machines, right? Check out the other videos on the channel. Jay and myself do a lot of workout content. It's fun. And if you want to try to get in shape, definitely do those. Walk, right? If you don't want to get a treadmill, I would recommend you go outside and walk. But if it's cold outside, you're looking for something, either a treadmill like this, elliptical, or even a bike, exercise bike actually, around the same price ranges can be found on Amazon. And also, if you want to look on Facebook Market for any kind of used equipment, you can get those for a good bargain. But until then, I will see you in my workout videos if you choose to watch those. Enjoy.